Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Jake Eder. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
J.P. Crawford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and now 3-2. Struck him out looking.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first. They get the out on a Rosarena, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. M's nothing. Angels coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back in Anaheim, and on the mound today, Luis Castillo.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Line drive to short and caught. Let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball, because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Nolan Shanuel stands in now, looks at that one inside. 1 out, base is empty. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting third, designated hitter, Mike Trout.
And now batting, Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Two outs. And it's a strikeout from La Piedra, his second of the game. Angels turned away in the first. We played an inning from the Big A with no score. Back here at Angel Stadium, the batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
Eater, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Eater back to work. Just missed. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. To short, could be two. Rengifo for one. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Two outs, base is empty. That's down and in. Next offering is in for a strike. The other way, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Pitch misses, and 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's in there. That's strike two.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Towards first. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Joe Adell. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. And that one is inside ball 1. And now it's even up. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Tap back to the mound. 1 up, 1 down. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So here's Darnell with 1 out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Fastball is outside. Second inning here, no score.
Ball, that's low.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And it is gone. He nails 1 out to right. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here comes Chris Taylor. There's a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And LaPiedra picks up the K. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning, and now for Seattle, Ben Williamson. In there at the knees. 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, second baseman, number 2.
So digging in, Cole Young. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. That clips the corner.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
Now it's 3-2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. So now back to the top of the order.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there,
to first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. Next to hit, J.P. Crawford. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is fouled back.
That's a ball. 2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Fastball is outside. Out to center. Adele pulls it down, and that'll do it. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
The changeup missing, and that is ball 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Nolan Shadowell.
And here is Nolan Shadowell. Grounded out his first time up. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
And that one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, left side. Rosarena. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting. Designated
Here's
hitter,
Mike Trout.
Mike
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Trout.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball there. Swing and he breaks his bat. Makes a sliding stop. Fires to first. Pretty nice play there. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back in Anaheim, now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now it's Randy Rosarena. Inside. Ball 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Clips the corner. 2-1 now. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Out to short. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
So now the DH spot, Jorge Polanco. Reached on an infield single his first time. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. That's too low. Now 1-2. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So 2 down now, and here is Luke Raley. He hit into a double play his first time up. And ball 1. Check swing, called strike. Foul ball. That one not close. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Taylor Ward. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that's outside. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the missed play.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Here's a big power threat. Joe Adell. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Misses off the plate. 1-0. There's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Ward on at first. Nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now batting. Right
Jorge
fielder.
Soler up at the plate.
Jorge Soler.
That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Here is Darno. And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Angels strand 1. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Mitch Garver. Eater back to work. That's through there for a strike. Garver goes 6'1", 34-year-old vet, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. And there's a foul ball. That one just misses.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And up next for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And downstairs. Drilled out towards left center field. Adele going after it. And a couple of quick outs. Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners. Grounded out his first time. Up the middle. Rengifo. Out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning.
And
So in now for the Angels, Luis
Second
Rengifo.
baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Chris Taylor now. Slice down the right side. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. In the air out towards right center. Canzone sizes this one up, makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. 0 for
Neto.
2 in this one. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That misses, and that's ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. That is upstairs for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's the ball.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Fouled off left side. The Mariners trailing by a run, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. Action in the Angels bullpen. Reed Detmers, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Burke getting cranked up as well. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez will hit next. Rodriguez having a lot more success on the road this season. First pitch misses. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field, raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. He's grounded out a couple of times. Right through there for a strike. Crawford, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Nasty pitch right there. It's 2-2.
That ball's foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Three, 2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soler grabs it on the run. So 1 hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Angels 2 and the Mariners 1. Back in Anaheim,
And
bottom of the
leading off
6th.
for the
And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
Nolan Schanuel.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Trout, 1 for 2. That just misses, and that is ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one hit the knees for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Wu up and loosening in the pen. Brash getting loose as well. Got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Ward not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
And a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Angels 2 and the Mariners 1.
Now pitching for the
And
Angels.
we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Reed
48.
Detmers.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the DH, Jorge Polanco. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win
Now
the
batting,
at-bat
the
after
first
being
baseman,
down in the
Luke
count,
Raley.
up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings through that one for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. With the tying run on at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's way high. And the count's even at 2. And a curve misses outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Mitch Garver.
Stepping in, Mitch Garver.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And fouled off. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Just missing there. And the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one inside. 2-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Reed Detmers gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So
the
they turn
Angels.
things over to the righty, Sam
Number
Bachman.
40.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. There's a swing and a miss.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
So the tying run at second just missed. And that's in the dirt.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Close, but called the ball. 3-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Ben Williamson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stump. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
And now for Seattle, Ben Williamson has grounded out a couple of times. Misses inside. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs.
2-0.
Off the plate, and it's 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Cole Young in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
So up next, Cole Young.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Just missed.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
And the 1-0. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the 7th. Now here is Joe Adell. Liner, base hit. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners,
Number
Ryan
22.
Wu. On for his 20th
Ryan
appearance of the
Wu.
year. So digging in, Jorge Soler. That to right. One down.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud digs in. He was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's
inside,
inside.
and that's ball 1. That one is
Ball 2.
upstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Inside, just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Runner, yes,
Here's
yes.
the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. Throw safe.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
So 2 down now, and here is Luis Rengifo, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Adele at second with 2 down.
Two balls.
In the dirt, but kept close. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Angels leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Angels.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
46.
Brock Burke.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. And strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Adele going after it. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air. Taylor under this one. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Rosarena stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Outside corner, there's a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Nope, that's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next pitch is outside. Jorge Polanco in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Angels 2 and the Mariners 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
64.
bottom of the 8th. Casey Legumina.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Well, 1-run game. Down to third baseman, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
That's off the mark. 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
So up next,
the
Zach
shortstop,
Neto.
Zach
0 for 3 in this one.
Neto.
Neto started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Just missed. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Matt Brash appears to be getting loose. Spire also throwing. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is down low, and it's 3-0.
Hey.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Perfect.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, no outs. And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. 1 for 3. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Next pitch way upstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one lifted to left. Rosarena makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mike.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
In there for strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next pitch downstairs, and now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Now batting,
And now
left
Taylor
fielder,
Ward.
Taylor Ward.
Just missed.
Outside.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Runner scores from second as they add on an insurance run. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Tag, and he's out at the plate. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Mariners 1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Angels.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number
Kenley
74.
Jansen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now a chance for Jorge Polanco. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that one is inside.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman,
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Now this is in the air down the line. Soler gets under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
So last chance for the Mariners. And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. They're down to their final strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Jansen is just one strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. And your final 3-1. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.